heavy mace and a shield.
You mean there's a man wearing my armor? What are you doing in my armor? Get out of that.
His armor is full of blood, and he's really dirty. And you're pretty sure it's the holy symbol of Heronius is on his shield. And it looks like he just kind of biffed this old man in robes in the face with his gauntlet. This guy is unconscious. And there are a couple of other older men that are carefully, they're like picking up books and stacking them on pews, and it looks like they've been doing this sort of like wind sprint between the pews and the bonfire.
Hopefully they put the really juicy stuff in a place that's really awkward to get to.
Okay.
So you took a move, and you can see that these tieflings have their blades out, and they seem really, really confused. The demon, it approaches. That's a demon, says one of them.
Let the ugliness flow through you.
It's a little small. Yeah, they're like punkish 18-year-olds.
I'm speaking Abyssal.
Okay. You also have the ability to mimic voices because you're a tiefling.
And you just heard some.
Let's do some. Whatever.
Sure.
Gotta roll shit.
Give me a charisma check.
Okay.
Add 4 because of your mimicry.
Woo-hoo! +2. Wow. I am princess. Shit.
That's not a demon.
Bruises up, boys.
Well, you double moved, right?
I know.
That's not a demon. What do you mean? It's a mongrel. This guy's gonna come over.
Oh, their turn's right after yours?
AOO.
Yep. Yeah, you do get an
AOO.
AOO as they're trying to set up a flank.
Yep.
Okay, I need to get in there.
Yep. 9.
Actually, he's gonna. Yeah. Oh.
23. Socket long and socket hard.
You stick out the magical spear, which ironically came from a demon, but you stab him.
8 + 7.
+7?
15.
Oh, the flank is not set up as the punkish tiefling kid. Oh, this is the one that was injured. 15, 23. He's dead.
Murderer! And we'll go to the sheet.
I repeat what their boss was saying. He's coming for.
This guy now has a place to go and set up the flank for, because running in, he's yelling at you, like you killed Henry or something like that.
I'm getting my reward. I'm repeating what their boss said. I'm getting my reward.
Yeah, I think the jig is up.
Just being creepy.
Yeah. That's just fucking.
There's a rapier, AC 7, and a dagger, AC 18.
No.
Now this is like a training yard. You got 2 opponents, and they are not the best fighters. This guy in the bloodied armor, though, looks like he's been fighting for days, and it looks like he's a little woohoo. However, it is.
Did he just smack another guy?
No. The tieflings are. Yeah, he smacked one guy, and there was already a guy passed out. So.
Got it. Okay.
He's in there beating up old librarians.
I need to see. Oh my God, this is all on fire.
Yeah. Books. He just recently dumped a pile of books in, so there might be a chance of saving some of them. Nina's like, no.
All right. What do we do? He double moves over.
Okay.
And I'm feeling
Enough of you, bag of carbohydrates.
All right, Eldon. You can see Fi's like panicking at the.
I'm delaying till Ven-Taren gets out of the way.
You're delaying. Okay. Ven-Taren?
Thank you.
The paladin dragonborn has no fear.
I double move in.
You're not a demon.
I am your doom.
But
O
you're a
salvation.
sovereign-born.
I smite evil on Caleb.
What better than the burning of all this knowledge than your head on a pike? I'll be blessed by a Baelor before the night is through.
You are lost and shall be sent to the abyss.
Marty, can I make that one?
I challenge you. Okay.
Challenge accepted.
He will use his Cavalier's challenge on you.
Can I make that run, Marty?
All right, you were delaying until after. Yeah,
You're going through the difficult terrain, man.
Shit. Ah, damn you, Fi!
Run into the fire.
Yeah, so Eldon does go next.
All right.
Why don't
fine.
you get faster?
Shut up. I can only go 40 feet, so
Yep.
I'm gonna go. Actually, no, I'll run right up to 5.
Damn
it!
The brave paladin of Arvarine puts his head down and runs forward.
He's also some messed up. You've got 17 damage still? Isn't that some of that heal?
No. Hit points, extra hit points.
Oh, never mind then. You've got
These are temporary
anti-damage.
points, yeah.
You might want to label that differently.
Okay, this guy might have been a shining knight. He could have been the knight of a temple, or perhaps with the shield of his, maybe even a competent crusader. Instead, he seems to have cracked. And I'm just going to look
He's
up Cavalier challenge for a second.
He's
Look, he's
mad
got crazy
dog.
eyes. He's got crazy eyes. And
It's like it's typically a -2 to AC against anybody who's not your challenge. Then add your character level to damage.
Interesting. And scary. He's dressed in banded mail, I believe. Let me just have a look at his gear.
Never mind. He can keep his banded mail.
Yep. Very shiny banded mail. He's got a heavy steel shield with the symbol of Heronius on it. He's got a heavy mace that looks like it's well flanged. And he's got signs that he should be riding a horse, like spurs on his shoes, but there is no horse to be seen.
Demon probably ate his horse, and now he's trying to get the Baelor to bless him. I mean,
All right. So he's going to take his first attack.
AC 28.
Brr, AC 22. Bang! You're well armored, dragon. And he will shift around over top of the body of the man, kind of like bumping into him hard.
And you are mad.
You've got to be these days, for it is the end of days, and madness will come to us all who survive anyways. Ven-Taren, Eldon, this is this dude, and then top of the round is Icon. Speaking of mad in other ways, Icon.
Oh, this dude's pretty wow.
Let me just see if Icon's got any spells that can help. Like create water.
Yes.
Can you create water at range, or does it come out of your hands?
It's at range. I think it's a 15-foot range. It's weird. It might be 30-foot range. It's got a range, but I think it's a fixed range as opposed to distance. Create range? Why am I looking for create range?
So meta of you. Close range. Nope.
Good.
Okay, so 6 gallons of water comes down on the fire. We'll say about a quarter of it's put out. Some of the books are saved, others are not. Well, I guess if you consider drenching books a saving thing.
It might be, especially on Old Vellum. It's pretty robust.
All right, that was Icon trying to help out. Even in the best of weather, there are rainy days, says Icon. Lan?
Glenn is going to start killing.
These guys look like they're upset that you downed their friend. Like there was like a little gang going on here.
Gangbang.
They don't realize the danger that they're in.
Whoop. Is there a flank with... oh, you can't reach.
Yeah, I don't have reach. I couldn't get into that square. Otherwise I would have. Because, you know.
Okay. Footstep here and I flurry the guy.
Okay. Picking your way through burnt pages of books and books that have lost their bindings and sheets are all over the place. This place is dirty. It does look like it's been looted.
Oh, fantastic. I don't hit. I don't miss, I mean.
Okay. You slipped on a couple of the piles of pages.
Ow. Yes, 12 misses.
And your horn misses. Yep. They're able to...
No, that was... I didn't actually use my horn
You
yet.
flurried. You can't use a horn as part of a flurry. Usually.
Damn.
Unless he's a weird monk. Is he a weird monk?
He's
secondary
weird. He's
attack after a full run attack?
Monks aren't allowed to use natural attacks as part of their flurry. It has to be a monk weapon.
No, he
Horns are a
can't
monk
use
weapon.
his horn as part of the flurry, but he gets a secondary attack after his flurry is done. Or do they not?
They didn't used to. As a full attack action, the monk can make a flurry of blows. Can any combination of unarmed strikes and monk special weapon.
Oh,
monk plays
because it gives him an extra attack, is what you're saying.
Right. A monk with natural weapons cannot use such weapons as part of a flurry of blows, nor can he make natural attacks in addition to his flurry of blow attacks.
Got it. Okay, that's the second part. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You can't. All right. The tieflings are gonna get some vengeance. They follow in step with you and attack with the rapier to the north, AC 19,
No.
and the dagger to the south, AC 19. They're coming close, Lan, but no. Fi?
Fi is gonna start pulling books out of the flames.
Okay, give me a reflex save as you're wandering to over where there's flames and you're as you're chucking books out of the fire.
Natural 20.
Okay, you avoid burning yourself this round
Hot potato. Hey, ho, ho, ho.
with a nat 20.
Yep.
Ven-Taren.
You should have had faith. It is too...
Faith when St. Clydewell's Cathedral fell. Faith when the kites blew up. Faith when the demons ate my horse.
I knew it was going to be about his horse.
Hmm.
You should have had faith. Oh, shit. So I should 17 probably misses, because rolling 3.
Right.
This is group ugly.
Yeah,
Our group.
so...
Critical threat with the tail.
Yeah, he blocks your blade and starts to gloat when the tail comes in and swipes at his legs.
AC 18.
No.
If he's a shield and banded male guy, that shouldn't hit.
Nope.
That's alright. I do 1d6 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3, assuming he's not a demon or
Because his AC is 8 with armor, shield is plus 3, so
Nice shield.
21, and then his dex is 0. So yeah, AC 21.
Alright, 11 damage from the tail slap. Wapa!
Okay.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, you don't fight with honor.
You don't have honor. We're we're actually gonna 5-foot step into the place with the flank because we want to get people off land.
Eldon?
Eldon's gonna hit one of the guys.
Okay, you can draw a line into here and attack one of those guys. I think there's...
Pow! There's cover.
No,
And
they
the other guy has cover. The first guy doesn't.
Who don't got cover?
This guy, the guy to the south.
Ellie gonna fuck you. Actually, I was gonna 5-foot step.
All right. If both doors are open, they both would be visible.
What Eldon gonna do now? Do not panic! My slings will find their mark!
The books, Eldon! The books!
This is fantastic. I'm rolling really well.
Oh, that's not
a
a
natural
good roll.
1. Okay, so you
Yep,
slip
this
on
is
some
good.
of the water that Icon
Yep.
produced. It's a critical fumble.
100.
100 on the critical fumble.
I think this is roll 3 times.
Roll 3
Yep.
times, ignore 99 or 100.
Come on, twist your ankle, break your face. Don't break your neck.
You can go dive bombing into the bonfire.
What do you want me to roll? Sorry.
3 D100.
1D100s.
And we ignore like 98 through 100. So 73, 32, 49.
So, okay, 32. Roll a strength check. Okay, so you fail. 1d4 and 1d8.
Oh, please, no. It didn't go with the fire.
So it didn't go into the fire. You accidentally you slipped and dropped your sling just to the square to the south of you. Then 49.
You don't want to.
You strained your back when you tried to when you slipped to try to keep yourself upright. You actually pulled something in your back for 1 point of strength damage. And then 73 is the B52 chart, so I'll roll that one.
Wow. Good job, Eldon. Useless.
Where did the sling stuff go?
You slipped really badly, and next round you can only take a move action.
Okay, so strength -1.
And it could have been worse. There are like
That's
broken
like the
bones
best.
and like critting self and all sorts of
So
stuff. In there.
strength -1, and I drop my staff.
Drop your staff, and you can only take a move action next round.
We'll just go and pick that shit up.
You drop the staff randomly, and it didn't land in the fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, he really wants to smack you with his mace, so he's trying again.
All right, still AC 28.
Yeah, you look like you're hard to hit. 5, 4 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Okay.
Oh, not bad. He's got a decent chance.
Wang! AC 28.
Oh!
Yeah, Modron's being a
5 for
bitch
the
today.
challenge. 17 damage.
Oh.
He hits your arm, which jars your arm, and your hand is hurting, but the flange of the mace kind of rode down on the side of your shield and hit you in the elbow, and your arm just explodes in pain. Your head on a spike! Your head on a spike! Baylor! He's just yelling the type of demon. He may not be that knowledgeable. He's gone nuts.
Cease your blasphemy.
Icon says, "Careful, it's slippery there." and he'll move around to. Actually, he moves to here and then continues his movement when he realizes he might be required inside.
Uh-oh.
Blessings of Icon heal you. And he's going to exclude Caleb the Tieflings. Heals everyone for 6, including the 2 men on the ground.
Hey, your combat square might become less combative in a second here.
Yeah.
I don't know if the old man is... He's an old man who's been bitch slapped a lot.
Yep.
He might just kind of lay there.
Yeah, they'll go at the end of the round. But you do get 6 back, and that's a healing. Which brings us to Lan.
Yeah, Lan's gonna pop down here and spear this guy.
Okay. Kind of reversing your tactic. Oh, the butt end of the spear is going towards this guy's face.
Yeah. Let's power attack.
Very violently towards his face.
25. Good
Okay.
night,
Face
sweet
meets
brains.
spear.
There's a swift crack of his face against the butt end of your
This
spear.
is... Why do you hide from
Head
me,
snaps
AC, and attack? Okay, 1d8 plus 10. Shit. 18 damage.
The tiefling youth goes down.
And then a horn.
Okay, that you can do.
Okay, now let's do... so that's 1d20. It's plus 2. Oh, I forgot the bless. Anyway, it's 1d20. It's
It doesn't do damage, it just helps hit.
plus 2. Yeah, no. So plus 3, but I'm power attacking. So plus 2.
That's a
Good
hit.
times.
Whack.
No, the
Whack-a-mole.
power attack should only do additional 1 point of damage.
Yep. 1d6 plus 3. Come!
yeah, hitting him in the head with your half horn. Break! Oh!
My head's harder than yours.
All right, the tiefling is going to take a swipe at you as he's going to then move away.
Are you sure you want to move away?
7.
No.
You fuck! And then he moves away.
AOs.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yep. Are you using melee or...
Spears.
Okay. You wait for him to
1d8
trip over the body of
plus
his buddy
8.
as he moves between... Actually, they're kind of like stacks of bookshelves that have been pushed back into place.
15.
That misses.
For
It was him,
sakes.
it was him stumbling over the body of his buddy that actually caused you to miss. Fi.
I want...
burning!
Books are burning. There's a bad man, but they should have that. We got paladins on the job. Books are burning. So let's pull out more books.
Okay. Give me a reflex save.
20 something.
Okay, you managed to not get burned. You're pulling books out, darting into the flames. It's still pretty warm. Ven-Taren.
Swift action to lay on hands. Last one.
Cool.
6 healing.
Your god is with you. You can hear Bahamut roaring in your ears.
All right, now don't roll a 1 like the other paladin did. You might
Dodge
look
to
like
the left! He's yelling, dodge to the left!
Get him!
Just a distant sound of dragon.
Ah!
Turn!
Miss.
Six
Roll-
hit
roll
points
a
go away.
Blocking with the bloodied shield of Heronius. He's laughing at you.
I whack him with the tail again, though. Mind your tongue.
Ne'er-do-well!
What? You're the... What?
No, you're the ne'er-do-well.
You're the ne'er-do-well. 8 damage.
Oh, wow, dude. That's a lot of damage with your tail. hitting his other knee, you're just trying to take him out at the knees. Eldon, you get a move action only because of the slippery ground and the wonderful...
I'm gonna walk over to my staff.
What's right beside you?
I'll just pick it up then.
Okay, there's your move action. You get a 5-foot step if you'd like.
Yeah.
The fire's nice.
All right. It's fine. It's just picking books and throwing them onto the ground.
He's got his cleaning his staff. Looks up, he's like, "Shut up."
Caleb will take a 5-foot step. And we'll attack Ven-Taren. Because
All right.
fuck that guy.
AC 28.
AC 23.
That would have hit me without the smite going. Go gadget smite.
At the end of the round, the librarian tries to crawl away. He'll take his AOO against the librarian.
I don't have anything to stop that.
AC 14 hits a prone librarian for 8 damage, knocking him out.
Good.
He laughs. The other librarian is standing up from prone and running over back to his fellows.
I take my AOO! I have you now.
Oh, wait. Well, we have a wizard. We don't want any complications when, ownership of books comes around. Wait.
The god of hard knocks.
We're going evil on game 6? I guess I did my job really well. Icon.
Well, no. This is Ven-Taren's game 1.
Icon will not be afraid of firing his little holy ray into melee, because even if he accidentally hits an ally, it depends on what alignment they are. So he's going to do his ray of heavenly...
Blessings for someone.
Yeah, it's a little heavenly fire ray that comes out of his index finger. I gotta check his bad. +5 + bless. A touch of 25, doing 1d4 +1 damage to evil creatures.
Is he an evil creature?
Against evil creatures, the ray deals 1d4 +1 every 2 sorcerer levels you have. Yes, 1d4 +1. So... He did not fear the light, but he felt the scorching ray of Icon's scorn. And then he'll 5-step back.
There we go. I was looking at him going, you're real close to that guy. He's kind of vindictive. Kind of dickish.
Lan Halfhorn.
Charge that
Okay,
guy.
between the stacks of books that have only half-assed been put back onto the shelves.
So 1d20 + 8 + 10. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, you stab into his gut.
Plus blue sten. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, 10 - 13, and you kill this guy. Gut wound. He bleeds out almost immediately. He falls to the ground. Bloody stains across the spines of some of the books on the shelves. Tieflings are all down. Fi.
Pulling books out of the fire.
Okay, one more reflex save.
16.
Okay, this time you only get one really big book, and then you can see that they're like the remnants of books. Like you're now getting down into
The
only partial
smoldering.
remains of
Yeah.
books. Ashy smoke everywhere, water bubbling and sizzling against the rocks. They've been at it for all that time that you were helping other people. They were burning books.
You may have killed. You may have killed us all.
Ven-Taren, who was blessed by his god and his challenge or his smote to Caleb, is that?
He's gonna smote Caleb. 5-foot step. Wacka wacka. and I will hit with this bastard sword. You bastard! Sword! God damn you, bastard sword.
He's really good at blocking. Tring! And the tail this time, he swipes it down at his club in order not to get your tail smashed by his mace.
No, never fights.
He's circling with you. He kicks a stack of books near you, and you kind of scramble back from that and move forward. Eldon, you finally recovered, and you're at the doorway. You 5 a step forward.
$20.
Bing! The bolt against his shield.
This is AC.
Wait
More
your
than 20?
turn,
It's
little
more than
knight.
20.
The men are fighting.
Oh, that's it. I'm walking in. I drops the staff.
as he winds up to take a swing at.
His AC is -2 against people who aren't his challenge.
Oh, wait. AC 21 becomes 19, and you rolled 20. Damn it! You hit him.
1d6 plus 5. 1d6 plus 5. 10 damage.
Okay, he still says, "Wait your turn. The men are fighting."
So before the thing hits him, goes.
And then the Blackwing librarians are gonna shuffle out. Actually, they're gonna start leaving. No, there's
There's a monster. They're librarians. Maybe they know what it is.
no. They're all just cowering in the back.
We have had bad times.
Icon. You cannot duel with the sun. Another little beam comes out of Icon's hand. Oh, critical miss.
Uh-oh.
Critical miss. 99. Oh, shit.
You're a duel with the sun. Icon ends up in the bonfire. How did that happen?
Damn it.
Oh. All right.
All right, so he rolls twice.
All right. I think
It
it's
is look very
D52 in
familiar.
there.
32, he drops an item. He's got a wand in his hand, so
Yeah,
he doesn't make a strength check. The wand goes flying in. 2, 3, right back.
we
3 spaces.
is it over?
1,
Over.
2, 3. No, it's in the fire. So he basically he was making a flourish, and he hit the wand against the side of the wall and went ding.
All right. Now the
And
spell
and then the
crit.
other one, yeah, 7.
D52, I think, on spells. Spell deck.
Oh, did we actually get a spell crit? Yes, we did.
Well, this is spell ability, so who's turning purple? The purple nurple of Paylor. Who's being sent to another dimension?
So he accidentally hit a book, and the book had some magic in it, and the book then exploded, and little beams go firing off in all directions and hit everyone within 30 feet of the original target.
Huh.
How much damage do they do? So he's hitting everybody.
This is such a stupid critical.
Wow.
Healing Ven-Taren for 1d4 plus 1 for 5.
I feel Palo meant to do that.
Injuring the dude for 2 because he's evil. Healing Lan for some damage, but he's not there. Doing 5 damage to the tiefling, killing it. Healing the librarian who's down.
He's stable again.
Yep,
It might even be
stable.
awake.
It's the weirdest effect.
And then Icon doesn't get hit. Eldon does, but it doesn't do anything to his temp hit points or his strength damage, and then Fi also gets hit. And you guys are good, so...
So, here's the thing. Imagine those disintegrate.
Yeah. Everyone in 30 feet gets struck by the effect. And then whatever that book was is like glowing and glowing and glowing and is now just ashes.
What did you do?
It was glorious, he says as he's my wand.
But the book.
We need more spell crits, man.
Yeah.
No, once in a while is probably good to spell crit.
With that danger, because I know some of them send you to the plains, right? Like
Lan.
Lan charges and hits him with a spear.
Sure, you kind of charge on an angle. The guy's looking at you like, "What are you doing?" Oh, the spear's coming in towards my head.
1d20 plus this.
AC 19 because you're not the.
Take it. It's a 1d8 plus.
Your
damage.
friends have no heart.
18 damage.
What? What? 18 damage. 40,
magic two-handed weapon with
53.
power attack.
Perhaps we could rest a bit before continuing our duel, he says. Tieflings are all out and dead because of the light show and, well, Lan's version of vengeance / justice.
Oh,
Fi.
brutal.
My wand!
Go grab his wand out of the fire.
Well, actually, in the round that it landed in the fire, probably gets a saving throw. The wand is a first level character, so it's got like a +2 on its save. Is it +1?
20.
Nice, so the wand is still glistening in the flames.
Then Fi will make his reflex save.
Yeah, as he goes in.
20.
Okay, you
something.
managed to kick out the wand out of the fire. Thank you.
It's Fi, Firebane.
Ven-Taren.
Move up.
This,
Get your flank.
that's not a flank.
Yes, because I'm flat. Oh.
You're
Dang
not.
it. Well, move up because I can flank. What's his name can flank?
This is. We have no time for toying around.
He's bleeding from a bunch of places.
Goodbye. AC-32.
Saying goodbye to your enemies. That's hilarious.
That's pretty good.
you hammer your blade down between the pauldrons that he's got, and it hits his neck for 14 damage.
14 damage.
He's got 58, so 5 minus 9. He just falls to his knees in front of you. Kind of sits there for a moment before falling off to the side.
And we've got a positive energy channeler. This man is le terrible.
Yeah, we'll play to the end of the round. Eldon.
Eldon was charging in with a sword. As soon as he sees him down, he's like, "Oh, come on!"
He's got this wonderful golden blade in his hands.
This guy?
Knowledge religion?
No,
Or mine,
Eldon.
sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
11.
It's just an impressive golden blade.
His eyes just look at it and linger.
Like the blade, huh? It's mine.
Jaleb bleeds all over the remnants of the library room. And we're out of combat.
Drag him out of the building and cut his head off.
It's tossing the fire.
Icon's basically turning the fire into soup with great waters. If you don't mind fetching my wand for me, Fi.
Just watch the books. There's a pile beside you. Don't get it wet.
Oh! You notice that they were approaching to like try to help one of their brothers, but they go scattering back at the sign of men with blades drawn. Please don't hurt him. He's one of ours.
I'll do a D6 on him.
Okay. He's a paladin. Yes, Alvarine, a defender.
We've returned our Vashniel.
Hello.
He's with us.
Friend.
5.
No hurt our knees, he says in halfling to you.
You know I understand you, right? Not bad. But yes, I gave him 5 healing, so I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think after the the weird ray of healing, he's now awakened.
You're right.
Thanks to you,
Thanks to all of us.
little paladin. He says.
I'm glad you're alive. This city's gone mad.
Librarians, we've got books on the ground that are burning. Come.
Ven-Taren basically drags the guy out, puts his head against the rock.
Yep. That's enough of that shit.
Hadrian just gives you a nod, like he has found kinship in this paladin. An appreciation from afar.
Right.
Grace is shielding the children from the sight. Boltha just looks away. Otis looks miserable, and then Eravashniel says, "Are we there yet?" Because he's blind. His eyes plucked out in the first adventure from the Babao demon.
That was the shittiest roll. That was the shittiest luck ever.
The library is your home, yes?
Eravashniel? Is that you? Eravashniel? They seem to know him, obviously.
Old guys. The books outside are smoldering.
Okay, so many. One of them says, "So many books, my friend." He just puts a hand on his shoulder. So much lost. This is just the
Lan, use your blessing.
Right. Turns into the beautiful elf. Female elf. Well, I don't know how beautiful she is, but better than what
Technically,
he
she
got.
has your charisma, so...
Oh, right, she's walking
Nasty.
She's walking
Ugly. She matches 5.
She's just walking strange and acting
You brought
strange.
your bride.
Very, very, very rigid back. I'm assuming
Give us a kiss.
Is this Ahmed delirium, or is this Lan actually doing what you're saying?
No, it could be both. I don't know. Well, I mean, he was speaking. He's gonna see like the effect of these guys on like what are they doing around him?
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
so he was doing a test. They actually went like, oh.
He can mimic the
I'm
voices.
certain you're familiar with Mongrelman.
I'm certain you're familiar with Mongrelman.
They have the ability to mimic people, like that.
They have the ability to mimic people like that.
Fascinating. But he was talking in Abyssal.
Yes, I learned it. Okay, sorry. Yes, I learned it on the ground. That's where we live.
It is where mongrel men live, and they are doing a polite circle, kind of keeping out of reach of you as they're moving outside to try to.
He puts the staff away. I'm sorry if I scared you. I've never been above ground.
Eravashniel kind of walks by the head without realizing.
And
And
Ven
library-
will just sort of like grab him by the shoulder and sort of like, aim him around the body.
Eravashniel, your eyes, yes, most unfortunate. during the battle, a demon, an assassin demon. These are my friends. This is the elf is Fi, and Lan, he is from Neathholm. The rumors are true. There are first Crusaders down there, and then there's Eldon the Brave, and Icon the Bright, and Hadrian. He's an Inquisitor. And there are others. Please,
Hadrian, the NPC.
bring us inside. There's not much left of the library of Ashneel. Were you have eyes, you would weep.
We should remove the bodies before we let the children enter. Just start dragging bodies out of the... Drag out the bodies.
Yep.
Thieves go outside. Thieves go outside on the side. Avert your eyes, children. We're stacking them up in front of you.
We came here during the attack. I was actually here during the attack. Of course, you never leave. We hoped that Quendis Oral, our headmaster, would have been here. Have you seen him?
Have you seen him? Choose your words carefully, old man. Doesn't have eyes.
I'm speaking to the others. Eravashniel's smart enough to know not to... The old men are like a bunch of... Will someone help me with the books? Another guy comes in.
It's the Five Stooges. So this guy who he referred to,
Yeah, go ahead.
knowledge local, 31.
Or Arcana.
Arcana. Do you want me to roll an Arcana, or do you want to... 24. Actually, that's a 35 on the knowledge local, and that's a 28 on the Arcana.
He is a wizard. He's the head librarian of the Blackwing Librarium. And then the 35, he's rumored to, on a patrol one time, to have helped a beleaguered troll kill a Vrock in his younger years. Now, you know, because you also backed it up with a 28, that he might have helped them with like a haste spell, or, you know, like his magic helped the guys that were being attacked. Nothing really direct, but the wings of the Vrock that he slew were brought to the library, and when he became headmaster years later, the library was renamed kind of in his honor, in the honor of the slaying of the wings. 28, you doubt that he can cast anything as grand as a teleport. Like, you don't think he's...
He's third or fourth circles, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But they're saying, I know, Quendis Oral he wasn't here. Was he here during the attack? No, I do distinctly remember that he was out on an errand. Maybe he gets...
What part of the city was he in?
I honestly don't remember. He could have been anywhere. It was en masse. He might have been invited to the...
Yes, of course a man such as Quendis Oral, our great head librarian, was invited to sit with all the nobles. They recognized the lore that was once kept here, and its importance in the fight against demonkind.
Yes, don't forget the magical lore.
You would say that. Our magical lore is very weak compared to that of the Academe.
We need demon lore. All the demon lore.
Well,
I want all the demon lore.
there are only some books left. The real stuff was in there.
And they point to the big rubble pile in the back. And we'll say this was actually once a door. We'll draw the door on here.
I need to invent a time machine to go back in time and read the library before it gets exploded. Would I go back in time to try to change it from getting exploded? No. I just want to read. It'd be paradoxical.
Okay. You feel a wise, warm smile fill your head. Also a strange, cold clacking and calculating. These thoughts are your own.
You're a fucked up dude.
Fi absentmindedly pulls out something and starts chewing on it. Some just alchemical component.
It's just some alchemical gum. He invents bubble gum. Of course, it tastes like ass, 'cause, you know the whole needing sugar thing. But
Yeah.
it's like bubble gum. You prestidigitate the thing, you chew on it for like 5 minutes, and and then the flavor goes away.
Then you stick it underneath the table.
Many of the books, friend, that you spoke of, many of the great lore books, were in the deeper libraries in the other sanctums. Yes, but the rooting. For 3 days we lie, pissing in our own robes. I didn't piss in my robes. Yes, you did. We all did. Pissing in our robes. As demons, tall and great, rooted through the rubble and took things, took important tomes. I doubt that there are many left, for when they were done, they simply firebombed the ruins. The books here must have been beneath them. We tried to salvage what we could till that horrible night appeared.
We thought at first that he was here to save us. Maybe he was sent by the...
And you're the idiot that let him in.
You would have been fooled if it was your turn to watch.
Calm down,
Okay.
Lewis.
I've returned.
Inappropriate to his action.
I've returned, and my friends, they are powerful. What do we have left?
We have started to take an inventory of what we know remains. Well, we should have started from what was in the library and stroked it off. No, not a black list, a white list. No, don't start with that again. We started to take inventory, Aravash.
I find it's easy if you just remember all the names of all the books and tomes that you have. Just know all of them.
Many of the books in this fourth chamber are copies. Many of them are the types of books that we would lend out commonly.
Ven-Taren is going to detect evil in the room and sweep his hand across.
Children, not evil. Woman, not evil. Or at least not registering. The dog, nor the paladin, nor the merchant. And Icon isn't, nor is Phi. Lan is your scanning. Hadrian's not evil. Eldon, although actually Hadrian's registering evil.
Inquisitor.
Yes.
Actually, could you put down your pouch of artifacts of evil?
Yeah. He wanders over. I was wondering if we were going to have a problem there for a moment. I've been busy. Throws down a bag, like this leather satchel that clinks with all the unholy symbols inside.
Okay, then I'll focus on Hadrian.
He stands there and just gives you a nod when you don't sense anything bad from him.
I give him a
then
nod
these
back.
wizards, I'm just going to say there's a 1 in 10 chance that one of them's the greedy one. No, there's nothing wrong with these people.
Hadrian goes back to... That's a door, I guess?
Yeah.
And he's going to survey the ruins to see if there's any evil within the ruins.
You put your shoulder into the door, rocks and things come down. Oh yeah, the building does eventually go into the thing, but there's a whole like collapse and
Yeah, we're in the foyer
Yep.
of a much bigger building.
Yep. You stick your hand out. You sense evil. No, not in a 60-foot cone through that much rubble.
He sighs.
They close the doors.
Yeah.
Remember what's just in that building over there.
Hadrian grabs crap off the guys.
Okay. And you spend your first evening. Eravashniel is pleased in that before he left his spellbook just in the foyer here. And it was not one of the books that
Burned.
Burned.
Good. That's really good.
It looks like they were smart enough to take his spellbook, and apparently a spellbook that these little minor wizards share amongst each other. The spellbooks.
I want to learn magic mystic today.
Don't worry, we were wise enough to stash them, and they go over to one of the. They go over to a piece of furniture. They move it, and they there's a secret passage or a secret chamber, not a chamber, like a nook. And
You're going to need to find a way to imprint the spells upon his mind. Perhaps raising the letters or something. May need to develop something a little more sophisticated than that.
Very interesting proposal. It may have to wait.
Nonsense. Eravashniel is a better spellcaster than all of us combined. With the absence of Quendis Oral, Eravashniel might be the mightiest spellcaster that the Blackwing has seen or will ever see.
You're too kind, my friends. Yes, I will have to learn a way of preparing spells. I still hold on to a few from that morn. If I could command my summoned monsters very precisely, I would need someone to help me describe what it is that I need to do, though. In the meantime, Phi should be given access to what little we have left. He is a spellcaster. He studied it at the Academe. Oh, did he?
I did. So kind of like a...
And in what year did you graduate, Phi?
I am currently on my 5th victory lap from home.
He didn't graduate. Oh. They seem like... Oh. But I have seen Phi cast spells of the second circle. Oh, well then. We might have some things to help him. Yes, and then there is my spellbook as well.
I will...
We can't stay here long.
Mm-mm.
If we could find you an Wand of Arcane Eye, that should help you in the short term.
Okay. There are some things that require identification, I believe.
Oh, guess what? I've got eyes.
You've got eyes and spells.
To identify.
And an evening.
Okay,
Restore
I've
my
got...
strength.
and I didn't do my drugs today, so my strength isn't getting hammered anymore.
Okay, roll a d20. A 1, you have an encounter in the evening.
Ahmed, you want to do this, or should I?
Yeah, sure. There's a one there.
Okay. At one point, you thought you heard the bellowing of the demon getting drunk across the street. That woke you guys up. You notice Hadrian was